All right, we've got a little bit of an unusual one here. You start holding one assailant at weapon point here. You then switch, do your draw, switch, get your gun, and engage 2 falling steel poppers and a paper target. But you have to keep this hand on this weapon on this assailant the whole time. Hey.
Shooters ready. Stand by. You may resheath your sword and make your gun safe.
So I did manage to get both the steel down. It took me 2 shots on the big one because this is particularly wimpy little ammunition. The sword did successfully hold my first, my first assailant at bay. And let's go see how I did on the paper target.
Nice.
How do we do?
Oh, real good. I forget. I think here was one, and I think the others were donuts.
All right.
Nice shooting.
Clean score on paper. On this guy, you start here, draw your gun, exchange for your real gun, and then engage the first target with no more than 2 shots. Then you have to retreat back to this barricade, and from here, you can engage the other 2 targets.
Shooters ready. Stand by. Step back over. Range is clear. 7 seconds.
Let him get his Nambu ammunition. I got hit with a piece of shrapnel back there.
So I feel vaguely shameful that I did not properly execute the targets with the sword, but the stage rules required me to use the pistol, so I did. So 2 shots on the first, and then 2 on each of the second. Makes a nicely rounded out 6-round magazine.
4, 7, and 5.
Okay, it turns out I actually got 1 on that target and 3 on the guy on the left. Oops.
4.
Oh, I have shoot-throughs. I have shoot-throughs from this first one. So how'd I do overall?
16.
16?
16?
16. This guy, you were 4.
He was done and then
That
some.
one, you were 5.
You had
So wait a
5
minute.
here.
No, this one was 7 because you had shoot through. So that was a 5, and then this was a 4.
4. So, weirdly, my weakest target was the closest one. All right, so on this one, there are barricades which have already been taken down. But you start here, you have 3 paper targets and 2 steel targets. You have to engage them all. You can only see the steel, more or less, from the far edges.
Shooters ready. Stand by.
No tickets!
Split. Or did you I think they loosen them up somehow. He'll tell you, but I think they also prevent them from falling in.
I think my hammer's got a notch cut out of it, and it's split at that top. My temper.
That's funny.
That much, like a week.
It's just funny. That's
It
amazing.
is.
No, buddy of
Shoot
mine
through the barrel.
came to visit me.
Time's up.
And he gets like all of his toenails done. I'm like, well,
All right, well, that was not so great. I should point out, I'm using Precision Cartridge because I had a bunch of it. I'm not using Steinel 8mm Nambu, which is much better stuff, which I should have gotten to do this match, but I didn't think about it until it was too late. So I have old, crappy Precision Cartridge. It's a little bit underpowered, and it really had some issues in that stage. I tried for headshots on all 3 of the paper targets because I only had 6 rounds to work with. And it looks like I got that one. Did I get that guy?
No, you got a headshot over here.
How about this guy?
No.
And nothing on that guy. That was spectacularly unsuccessful. Bummer. This is a simple one. You start on the left side and you get 1 shot at the small steel plate. You then move to the window, you get 2 shots at the paper target, and then you move to the right side, and you get 3 shots, or whatever you've got left, at the large steel target. 6 rounds of the Emperor's best stopping power.
But they fall apart.
Are you ready?
Hi!
Shooters ready. Stand by.
See, it's a non-gun, so it's not classified.
That's why we won the war.
I'm somehow out.
Clear, slide.
Range is clear. I feel privileged.
Thank you.
14.
All right, gun malfunctioned again. Kind of have some issues with this ammo, unfortunately, but I was able to knock down the steel. I got 2 hits on the big steel, which is, you know, only down 1 point for missing one of those hits. Let's see how I did on the paper. Oh! 2 actual hits. All right, I actually cleaned the paper. Excellent. All right, so kind of mixed results here. The Type 94 Nambu, this is a really well-made pistol, and I have hampered it with poor ammunition. I was using Precision Cartridge ammo, which is sketchy at best. Steinel, the same people who make 7.65 French, also make an 8mm Nambu loading, and it was remiss of me not to get their ammo to use this. So I do plan to do some more shooting with this and with a Type 14 Nambu. We'll do that with proper ammo instead. Now, within the limitations of that, the sights are minuscule, but clear. Like, they're not rounded off, they're nice and square, and you can get some good shots with them, which I did. This ammo is underpowered. The cartridge is pretty wimpy to begin with, but this ammo is particularly underpowered, which led to me having some trouble dropping steel plates, malfunctions. This is, contrary to most people's belief, this is to me actually a preferable pistol to the Type 14 when it's working properly. And I don't think it got represented entirely accurately here today. So, unfortunate, but we'll continue to look some more at the Type 94 Nambu. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.
Stand by. If you are in doubt, resheath your katana.
If you are finished, unload and show clear.
7.42.
That was even faster than the real stage.
But fun.
That's not bad.
No.